Hey y'all, welcome back to Mitchh Nem, where this mother and daughter team always arguing.
Mom, let's do better.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey y'all, welcome back to Mitchh Nem. I am your host, Mama Mitch.
And I'm your host, Master Mitch.
Y'all, this gonna be good. Hey, before we get started,
can I do my echo part?
see what I'm talking about?
Wait.
Go ahead, do your thing.
So start over.
I gotta start over?
Say this gonna be good.
This gonna be good.
This gonna be good.
Hey, before we get started, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. We're on all platforms, but y'all, today we're talking about relationships and going public. Mm-hmm. So let's get into it.
Let's. So you have a relationship that's public now.
Yeah, it better be.
How long, girl? How long it took you to go public?
I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you. I think once people saw the pictures, like our engagement photos, then they knew. But it wasn't like I was hiding anything.
That's true.
It was like, it was a secret that I had somebody. It's just, I try and keep things as private as possible, because once you do go, start making things public, there's so many expectations. So I think I was guarding that, if that makes sense.
You feel like it's pressure now that y'all are public? Is it a difference?
There's no difference.
Okay.
Not for me. I don't know if there's any difference for him, but I don't feel any different.
I've never had a public relationship.
Really? It's always been private?
Yeah. Think about it. I was even engaged at one point. No one even knew I was engaged unless you really knew me.
I don't think that's a bad thing, though.
I don't think it is either. I don't want to what?
Cut.
Man, you could have. I want to slap Fi so bad. Cause that was we on a good little roll here.
It's okay.
I thought you were like injecting some vital information. Did y'all not think that too?
Yeah, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, we
talk
just
about this, or drive it home with this, girl.
But yes, I never been public. Unless you knew me, that's the only time. I mean, people knew at the time I was engaged. I think I've had like, 3 relationships, 4? Been in 4 relationships. Yeah. And the reason behind not going public, I guess, because I see so many people that are in relationships that gets embarrassed when they are public.
I think.
And I ain't finished.
Oh, go ahead. Finish, girl.
Okay.
Do you?
That, and because I think everyone should be proud in their relationships, but again, when you have people that are disloyal or entertaining other people, that is embarrassing, because then it gives someone something to talk about. So I think that's what always been my fear of going public, like someone out there embarrassing me. I'm thinking everything good and it's not. Yeah.
But when you think about a lot of people, it's just a facade anyway. All of the hype and the, like my husband did this or my wife did this, and you wonder how much of it is true. And as soon as the camera is off of them, they're nasty to each other, or, like, do you really want to like hopscotch in and out of the camera, of the limelight, and then try to put on this facade? That seems like a lot of work.
That's a lot of pressure. And I understand keep people out of your business, but I think, if I get married one day, like I don't want to.
When you get married.
Okay, Mom.
Yeah. When
I get married. Girl,
you just determined not to give me
no
grandchildren.
That's not true.
Like, what? Like, I've been wanting a wedding. I'm supposed to be the mother of the bride.
Listen, it can go either way. Okay? Either way.
Child,
okay.
go ahead.
So if and when I get married.
When?
Okay.
We're gonna speak life into this.
Okay,
thing.
let's
Go
be
ahead.
like, when I get married, I don't, of course I'm gonna go public. It used to be a time when I said I get married, people gonna think it's an all white party. I was gonna tell them that, cause even then I'm looking at marriages, and people don't respect marriages anymore.
People do respect marriages.
Who?
I respect mine.
Okay, take you out of it.
There's a lot of people that respect marriage.
Well,
Okay, so there's a problem in society with relationships altogether. Roles have reversed, like women or the masculinity that women have and that spirit of not wanting to, they consider submission to a man as slavery type thing.
Okay.
But there are women, and they call them pick-me's or whatever. You can say whatever, but this pick-me has been picked. Mm-hmm. And I do respect my relationship, and it's just those people that actually, they don't care. They don't care. It's all about them. They're very self-serving.
which people don't care?
The people that, about the relationships that you're talking about, that, it's scary.
Yeah, and outside people don't care either. People, somebody's married and you still gonna try
gonna try.
pursue and flirt. I don't understand.
But they do that because someone has given them permission to do that.
This is true.
Someone has given them permission to do that. So if every time someone, told me I was cute or whatever, and I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you look good too. Okay. No, that's disrespectful to my marriage.
So what's the proper response?
If someone tells me, thank you, I'm flattered.
Mm-hmm.
My husband thinks so also.
You say that every time? Because I know you get.
I don't say that every time, but when I say thank you, I'm flattered. Or if I tell them, or I'll tell them I'm married. Well, you know what? Just because someone compliments me does not mean that they're trying to come on to me.
Exactly.
So I don't say like I'm married or whatever. I just accept the compliment and keep it moving. Mm-hmm. And now if they go further than that, where I know that they're trying to, approach me in a way that's not unacceptable, then I'll say I'm married. Thank you, I'm married, and walk away.
Okay. When do you
Because
think?
if you stay there and you're like, I'm married. Okay, that's not really telling them that you don't want that type of conversation occurring.
If you stay there and do what? Do it again?
I'm married.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
So that's the hint to let them know to keep still flirting.
Keep talking. Yeah, but I'm married now. Yeah.
Girl, okay. So
You
when
don't think so?
I don't know. I have never been married, so I don't know.
Or you've been in a relationship, you don't have to tell someone that. I mean, but if you're going to tell them, you need to be firmer than that.
That's true.
Not be serious.
Yeah, not giving them too much.
Yeah.
Should be a little cold. Like, okay, thank you, but keep them moving.
Yeah.
Type thing. Yeah. Okay, so when should you go public?
As soon as you decide that you're with someone.
I think marriage. You went public when you was married.
Wait a minute.
I think marriage works. Mm-hmm.
Not when you're with someone?
Man, nope.
You need to lock in that commitment.
Yep.
Okay, I get that.
I was engaged, and thank God I went. I'm so grateful I did not go public because man, I'm so happy. Like, best decision.
But
yeah, when you're married, that's when I feel like you should go public. She can't even talk because
not when you're engaged.
Nope.
At least.
Mom, did you just hear what I just said?
I heard what you said.
Nope.
But I don't know.
Yep. Because then, I don't know. Sometimes I think even for me, when maybe I'm following someone or you see certain things, and you kind of can, depending on who the couple is, you can kind of gauge how their relationship is going.
Yeah.
What's going on.
Yes.
From the pictures that they post, from the subliminal memes that they share, and all that, you can kind of tell what's going on in their relationship.
You know, my husband actually commented on me not sharing like a whole bunch of pictures of me and him. Mm-hmm. And he said, I'm always posting about you, but you don't never post about me. I'm like, well,
yeah. Why don't you?
We don't really take pictures like that.
Oh, we gotta get y'all some updated pictures.
Yeah, we don't even,
but
it's not like we, post, or take pictures like that. The last pictures we have probably was when we got married. Yeah, so.
What? Oh, yeah, it was. Okay, we need some more photos then.
Yeah, we do need more photos, but he wanted to, and I'm like, it's not like everyone knows that I'm married. Everyone knows that I'm married, and I don't think I need to, like, every time I we turn on this camera. I say, hey, y'all, I'm married, you know. But I have been. Remember, because I'm like, we talked about when all the changes that's occurred and you know.
What changes?
The changes that's occurred since we stopped
Right.
stopping point.
Right. You're right.
And look, it's hard to miss this.
It just rings straight because you always doing that and it's never straight.
Oh my gosh. It's hard to miss
There
this.
you go. Bling bling. Okay, so yeah, that's why I that's another thing. And I'm probably a little pessimistic when it comes to that.
Probably.
Just thinking of the worst and but that's just how my
But
mind
you
works.
know what? I think I was like that too. Mm-hmm. If you talk to him, he will tell you that there were like, I was a little hesitant on some things because, you know, I just wanted it to flow naturally. You know, and you do have like people playing, you know, like you say this, but you mean something else or you're doing something else. So I kind of just wanted it to just flow naturally. And if it occurred, it occurred. But I didn't want to be the one driving it. So he took the lead and, you know, it happened. But I get being a little hesitant when it comes to posting or whatever. But I feel like a lot of people post just to be seen. Well, everybody's supposed to be seen, but it's almost like, you know, you're bragging about your relationship, but your relationship isn't even that strong. You know, and people know that, but then when you get in the camera, you have all these people believing that y'all are so perfect. And then you have people that will try and emulate what they see you do to the tune of trying to travel, trying to, you know, buy things, or my husband bought me this, or, you know, and he probably didn't even buy it. You probably went and bought it, but you're going to post it as if it was something that he initiated. And then you got people thinking, you know, my marriage isn't as strong as theirs, so we're having problems.
Well, most people I feel like at least 40% of people get married for like an image.
Yeah.
The ideal of it. I've seen that as well. Showing off for the internet, but then, like you said, behind closed doors, it's something totally different. Y'all dating got an open marriage, or y'all, you know, somebody cheating, or so. Yeah, it's really for other people, which is sad now. Because I would never get in a marriage off the strength of being scared of being alone, not having stability, and also trying to entertain other people. Like I'm not doing that.
Yeah, marriage is work.
Yeah,
and when you put all of this on top of it, it's even more work. And it has its challenges. And when you stop working for the marriage and start working for cameras, you're gonna really put yourself in a predicament of losing a relationship.
Yeah. How do you feel people should navigate like a breakup when they're like public?
Well, once it's public, how can you navigate it? It kind of takes a mind of its own.
Yeah.
Because people write their own backstory to whatever your issues were.
That's true.
It may have been, you know, something that was we're just what people say, we've grown apart or whatever. But then by the time people on the outside, they'll write their own narrative to it. I just feel like it's just hard to navigate. Once you're public, you're public.
Yeah.
You're public.
I feel bad for the celebrities for real. I mean, I know that comes with it. Like, I mean, you're in the public eye, but you're also in a relationship. Marriage is public. But one of the people that I just still can't believe to this day is the whole Remy Ma and Papoose. That's one that's still crazy to me. I just think what made me bring that up is just the fact it's more posts or more things have resurfaced from their relationship.
But I think that they brought. When I say they, I think it was more her that brought it on herself, why it's so public. Because I still, even though you are in the limelight, you can have a divorce and not have all the details of it.
The post.
Being broadcasted everywhere. You know, let people speculate as to what happened, but you don't have to actually confirm or deny anything. But once you start saying or showing what you call receipts or whatever as to conversations and what you said and what he said, and you know, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
Not just them. What about which one was it? Tia Mowry? Was it Tia Tamara? Which one of them?
Tia Mowry.
Which one of them just got divorced? One of them
Mowry.
isn't. I don't want to give the wrong twin's name.
Okay.
Tia. Okay, so Tia and her marriage to Corey Hardrick. Okay, that became very public because of her.
Really?
Yeah.
What'd she do?
She commented on, she wasn't getting, what she felt like she needed from him. And he never said anything. So she was divorcing him because of that, I guess. That she didn't feel like he was pouring into her that like he should have, like she needed him to.
Yeah, another thing that I don't like is it's almost like you've been married to a person, been with a person for so long that y'all become enemies. Why do you think that happens?
I don't know. Avant sung a song, Separated.
Okay.
He did.
And what did the song say?
When we were together, we never turned our backs on each other. Yeah. Now that we're separated,
We can.
don't do that.
Okay.
Okay. We can't stand one another.
Right.
Yeah. Because when you are...
That's crazy. I'm
It
sorry.
is.
That song, because he really meant that. He said,
did.
I don't want to
I wonder
be
if
with
he
you.
went through something.
I don't want to be with you. Put that on everything I
On
own.
everything I own. We need to play that.
What?
I felt that in my spirit when he
called
said
her
that.
downfall. His downfall.
Yes. I think that's what Corey was feeling. What you think?
I don't want to speak for Corey. I don't want to speak for Papoose.
Corey, that's what y'all was feeling.
Well, I mean, honestly, hearing this, it goes to show that I'm not gonna say it's not always, because usually it's painted that the man is the problem in a relationship or the marriage. But in these cases, it's not to say that Tia was the problem, but I don't know about Remy. I allegedly, I don't know. I don't get into none of that.
Allegedly,
but it's good just to not see the limelight on just the men.
But even with it
Saying
being
that they're the issue.
Yeah, but even with that, I believe that there is ownership to be had by both parties when there's a breakup.
Yeah.
Whether it's public or whether it's quiet, there's ownership to be had by both. Both of you did something to contribute to the demise of the relationship. But when you shine the light on the other person and never talk about your faults, and then when you see the other person, how they're thriving, it makes you question, that person's sincerity of their marriage.
Do you put other people in your, like, when you go through, I know you're a step person, I'm sure y'all have y'all moments. Okay. But how do you deal with your moments? Do you just keep it between you and him, or why are you laughing? Because I want to know, do you keep it between y'all two, or do you have your moments where you got to call up your girlfriends or?
We have not had anything major that would require me to like go all in or go off. It's just those little, what people call, not to bring, this has nothing to do with tiffs. They call them tiffs.
Okay. No pun intended.
No pun intended. Yeah, that thing. Yeah. So anyway, but it's like we haven't had any, but when he does something like, I can't believe he did, I might call you.
Yeah.
I call you, or if I'm talking to one of my girlfriends and then they bring up something about you're like, you know what? Leo did that too. He just did this, and oh my gosh, I can't believe he did this, or I can't believe he said this, or whatever. But I would never confide to anyone about my marriage that is not pro-marriage.
Okay, that makes sense.
Because when you start talking about you get a lot of cheerleaders. When you start talking about your marriage and the problems, or if we're not having problems, but they can make it a problem. Or, girl, I wouldn't do this, or I would have done this, and they're sitting up there all manless, not just husbandless, but all together, no man at all, not in any kind of relationship. But you want to tell me how to navigate mine. So I always, if I am going to share something like that, my sisters, you, or my girlfriends.
What makes you want to confide in me? Because I've never been married, and I'm not married.
We're just talking. I don't know. I guess we cool.
We cool.
Yeah.
No, for real. Like,
No,
what
for
make
real,
you
for
want?
real. We just cool. And let's not talk about, because I'm not single and yeah, you confide in me with stuff.
Well, okay, but that's different though.
How is that different?
Because we're talking about a marriage. It's okay, single. Yeah, I can call anybody talking about being single. We all done been single.
So
before.
we just
everybody
share.
haven't. No one has been. Everyone has not been married before. So that's different. So I'm asking, why? What makes you come and talk to me?
I think I feel comfortable. Hold on. I think
Okay.
I feel comfortable with talking to you about it because I know you are pro relationship.
I am.
You're not anti, marriage, anti men, anti. You are all in for a solid relationship, and you probably be the first one to call step person and be like, she needs to be put in check.
Yeah.
She's out of control.
You need
Like,
it sometimes.
Yeah, whatever. So, and even for me, like you would say, no, mama, you're wrong.
Feels good to say that sometimes.
Yeah, but you haven't had to say that.
In a while.
Ever.
No, I feel like I said it once.
Ever.
Mom, I feel like I've said it once.
Ever.
Okay. So why you just said that I said that I'm wrong then?
I said
I
I
said
feel
that you're wrong.
comfortable. I said that you would be comfortable with telling me if I'm wrong.
I've told you you've been wrong before.
Girl,
we'll
wrong
talk
about
We'll talk about this off camera.
Maybe the wrong type
talk
of
about it off
flour
camera.
I used or something, but
Okay.
yeah, whatever.
Okay, so you feel that feels good for you to feel like I'm mature enough and that I give you feel like I give you sound advice?
Yeah.
Okay. You take my advice?
No.
Yes, you do. So why you come to me?
Because we just talk. It's a way for me to just talk it out. But
So
not,
you don't take my advice. You've never taken my advice on anything. So don't come and talk to me no more. Like, what are we
Don't
talking?
talk to you no more?
What are we talking for?
Don't talk to you no more.
No, so you've never used none of my advice?
I'm trying to think of if I have. I don't know if I have. I don't think I have.
You, girl. I
What
can't.
name? What? Like what?
I'm not gonna put your business out there.
Whisper it.
Nope.
Sign it.
Nope.
What?
Oh, I'm gonna sign something, all right. Hey, you in the back.
What kind of producer be making all the noise on the set?
I'm saying.
What in the world?
Oh gosh, but no. You don't believe in that.
But when it comes to navigating a public breakup or public relationship, that is very, very challenging. I admire. I think people like Denzel Washington and his wife.
Oh yes.
She's from my understanding, she's brilliant. She's a very brilliant mind. Like, she had her own career, but it's almost like, she allows, I'm not that she allows it, but the way that their relationship works, she's okay with being in the background while, he's in the limelight. They're on the red carpet. She rarely says anything, but, I'm sure she is at the forefront when making decisions in their relationship and their household.
Yeah.
Like, I believe it looks like he respects her to the point of, he listens to her. And I think that's a good relationship. Now, if they were like showing us pictures when they were in Mexico and when they were at someone's house and then I think we would probably have all these presumptions about their relationship, about her or whatever. So if they said that they were breaking up, you'd be like, oh my gosh, they're breaking up. And then it'll probably be the end of it.
Yeah, and shout out to Denzel too,
Yeah.
because he's just you've never heard any scandals or anything about their marriage.
So that could mean that he's just a really good person altogether. Or that joke was sneaky as heck.
I'm gonna go with the first choice.
I'm gonna go with the first choice because I don't know.
'Cause-
Because I could just say allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. But I was just talking about that. Even like Ice Cube and his wife, Angela Bassett and her husband.
Yes.
You just never hear any type of scandals, any drama. They don't embarrass each other, and if something has happened, they keep it in house. So I appreciate and respect relationships like that. What?
There was a local relationship that went public. It was several years ago, but just for us Duval people, we knew about it. Remember?
We not stop repping Duval like that.
I'm a rep Duval because that's where we at. Anyway,
We're not all right. You rep.
have a
Go ahead.
Anyway, remember the sheriff in Clay County?
What about it?
That was made very public, and I think it could have not. It shouldn't have gotten to that point of being like publicized the way it was. But I feel like the wife, spoke out on some things, and which caused the mystery. Okay, so to people that don't know, there was a sheriff who had a mistress, and the wife found out about the mistress, and it got really, really nasty, really public, really fast. So, and their relationship went on for like 3 years or so, more, maybe longer than that.
Mom, I don't know, but you think we should speak on this?
We already did.
When?
Just did. I just said it.
I'm gonna just say this about that, because I don't. That's a little.
So he allegedly had a mistress. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay. Allegedly, he had a mistress, and allegedly, she had a sugar daddy. Or can I say that? Allegedly.
Okay.
She was also married.
Okay.
And then the husband, once the wife made some things public, the husband made some things public, but it did not have to be public. They could have handled it quietly. I feel like some things they kind of overshared some things. But they overshared because when their feelings get hurt, when someone's feelings get hurt or they feel crushed or betrayed, their actions doesn't always help their marriage.
You feel like something was overshared?
I feel like the real personal stuff should not.
It shouldn't, man. I'm just gonna say what I felt like happened with that was the person was set up to look like the bad guy, and then it got nasty that way. The alleged mistress, and I didn't like.
Oh, I didn't like that either. That's what I'm saying.
That's how that happened. It's just like people, you do your dirt.
She wasn't wrong.
She wasn't wrong at all, right?
Well, she wasn't wrong in the sense of like when she had to speak out about it. I think she did the right thing by speaking out because her name was being dragged.
Yeah.
But I just feel like all of that could have been avoided. He should have respected her, and if he was going to be involved with her, he should have protected her more.
Yeah, it's just
so.
Yeah,
So it's hard when
I would have never thought about that.
That was a very private relationship that became public.
That's true.
Unintentionally. So it's just once it's made public, though, it's hard to tuck all that back in the closet.
Yeah, and you got to deal with everyone's opinions, and now the perspective that everyone had of your relationship is no longer there.
Yes.
Now it just just drama is around it at this point. That's all they know about it. So, yeah, I didn't know you was gonna go there.
I didn't know either. I just thought I was trying to think of someone that we could really relate to, that we knew personally, but that would be challenging to navigate a breakup. My husband and I, we decided we're not breaking up.
Well, that's good. That's the point.
Yeah, we have enough bedrooms that he can go over there and sleep.
Thank you. Figure it out.
Yeah.
That's the point of a marriage for the people that are married. I mean, again, I feel like sometimes you feel like I have a right to speak on marriage being that I have not been married.
You can,
because sometimes I feel like I'm overstepping because I haven't been in that, but because I'm always the outside person.
But you're pro marriage.
I'm definitely pro marriage. I'm pro relationships for sure.
We will allow it.
Thank you.
I'm speaking for all the marriage. Yeah.
So, but that's the point of the marriage, ladies and gentlemen. You get married is through thick and thin, death do you part. Real quick before we go, you know what? That's another topic. I'm not going to get into that. I was going to ask, like, what do you feel like warrants divorce?
Yeah, that is another.
That's another topic, though. Okay, well.
Oh, that's a good next one.
You just cannot help yourself, can you?
I love it.
She can't help herself.
No, I love it. All right, you guys. Well, thank you for tuning in.
We'll see you guys next time because it's going to be good.
This gonna be good. Peace out.
Bye.
Bye.